The Daily Wire movies are AIDS. I don't know. Before you impulsively run to the dislike button, this video is strictly about the Daily Wire's new movie business. Of course I have an opinion about politics, and Ben Shapiro is one of my favorite Jews. But I think the Daily Wire's movies thus far have been kinda AIDS. One time on Tuesday, Daily Wire was like, "Oh no, we got a new movie studio called Bentley." More like Brett Key. So you know how the new Snow White movie has nothing to do with Snow White? Daily Wire's like, Daily Wire decided to put the girl you see in every ninth YouTube short as the actress of Snow White in their own Snow White movie.
Summer, you can't have a party. Because I'm having a party.
Doesn't Disney have some kind of copyright rights on this? Can anyone just remake Disney movies now? I know Mickey Mouse is coming up on being released from copyright.
You are a fat diabetic bear.
But Snow White doesn't turn 100 years old until 2037. I don't know, it's weird. Scrolling through this channel and you'll see me whining about how every movie nowadays is politically motivated. And somehow Daily Wire thinks that they're the answer to this. Remember how some razor company came out as advocates for castration or something? The Daily Wire was like, "Oh bro, we got razors now too."
Stop giving your money to woke corporations who don't think you deserve their product. Give it to me instead.
Oh, word? Remember the time Hershey's became political? I don't, but apparently Daily Wire has chocolate bars now. Not sure what idiot approved that idea, thinking they would find a bigger share on the market than Hershey's and Mr. Beast chocolate. They respond to companies being too political by releasing products that appeal to the same opposite side of the politics. This is the same side of the same coin. Oh. No, this is two different sides of the same coin.
You fool.
For years now, Daily Wire's been trying to break into the movie entertainment scene with their latest idea. Brett Cooper is young and Gen Z or something. What if she's Snow White? Is that legal? Who knows? I like Brett Cooper's content. It's somewhat hard to avoid even if I wanted to. But she's just a little cringe.
Well, we failed. Don't look, honey.
Will this new Brett Key work out? Let's check out Daily Wire. Let's check out Whaley Dyer's last movie for some reference. Granted, this was their first movie, and don't ask to see this channel's first video, they're banished from existence. But this movie really sucks. The tomato reviews really explain a lot about the disconnect between Holly Wally and reality, though. Movie critics thought it sucked, but no one cares what they think, and fans loved it, apparently. My instinct was that fans enjoyed this because the movie mostly out of spite for Hollywood rather than because it's an actually good movie. We open with this barbaric, unrealistic 17-year-old weirdo. She's hunting with her creepy pedo dad and smashes a deer's skull with a rock. Oh, how shocking! Us audience members so didn't see that coming when she stepped out of frame while her dad was monologuing. I hate this movie already. That's disturbing if a man did that, and it's much more disturbing when a girl does that. I've never met a woman like this who desired deeply to cruelly and barbarically ignore her father and execute a wounded creature in the most disrespectful and gory of ways. Daily Wire responds to us hating modern female leads with an annoying, unlikable female lead. She's got a black friend, literally so that they can hit diversity quota. This movie is about a massive school shooting and we get these disturbing, and we get to see these disturbing children and how they plotted the whole thing. What's extra disturbing is that a lot of the ideas of the characters are things that real school shooters did in the past. For example, setting a fire to something or setting off a pipe bomb to distract the police so that they can light up more people. This is actually what school shooters at the most horrific shootings in American history have done. And I don't know, I really don't like that. It makes me really uncomfortable. They also have in their crew of 6 shooters, a woman, which not only doesn't happen, it's just a massive unrealistic depiction of women. Women don't go around shooting people and they don't come to the rescue either. But we get both in this crappy movie. The entirety of the rest of the movie is Die Hard with a girl. She also has these Star Wars ghosts. Her mother appears out of nowhere and tells her to run! Hide and fight! Turning this movie, which was already disturbing, into flat out cringy. For a movie studio that thinks they're stepping away from politics, they take a stab in the middle at answering the question, why does God allow bad things to happen to good people? Screw it, I'll give you some answers to this without a horrific movie. 1. Men do evil, not God. God lets people choose life in Him, or a life far from Him in sin. God's law is good, and His forgiveness is abundant. But He loves us enough to not force us to choose His law. This is the angle the movie takes. 2. God's ability to bring about His own glory is not inhibited by man's sinful actions. Indeed, many with disadvantages have done great things to bring about His glory. 3. But what about the victims of the evil who've done nothing to deserve death? Life is a gift, it was given, and it will be taken away. It's impossible to have an inherent right to anything. No one is born deserving to be tall, strong, or smart. Even one moment of life is a blessing given freely and lovingly, and when it ends, my Father makes things new. Let me pass it over to Gandalf for some wise words.
I didn't think it would end this way.
End? No, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path, one that we all must take. gray red curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass, and then you see it.
See what?
White swans. And beyond.
That isn't so bad.
Anyway, point being, this is an age-old question that has many different takes. I thought Daily Wire was trying to stay away from taking a political stance. School shootings bring about some very valid political discussions around guns. What kind of conversations do they think a movie like this will start? I think the movie ends when the dad snipes the shooter guy and everyone is dead. All of this is to say it's contradicting to oppose political messaging in movies, then, what? All of this is to say it's contradicting to oppose political messaging in movies, then to make a movie with simply a different political message. Run, hide, fight is disturbing, and go outside and get off the internet is really bad for you.